Okay. Hello everyone. Luna Moth. Yes, it's so exciting. I am so excited to work on this moth. But hello everyone. Welcome in. Hello Dizzy. Hello Bull Strength. Welcome. Welcome. Oh my gosh. I felt so bad yesterday because I was like, I'm going to stream on Sunday. And then I had nothing to do yesterday. Like I had plenty to do on my end, but I didn't have anything that I could stream because I've been working on finalizing a bunch of custom commissions and all that sort of stuff. So I did a lot of drawing yesterday, and we got stuff to do now. So yay! The custom we're going to be working on is actually a tiny version of the Luna Moth that I've made for a previous shop update last year. So this is the, we have to cut it out, we have to do all the stuff, and then we're going to be using the same glass that we used, whoops, which is this. It's like the most beautiful, wispy, limey green. So I'll be pulling a lot from just different parts of this sheet because I really like to try to create as much dimension with the color as possible. So yeah, so sorry I didn't stream yesterday, but we're here now, and that's what matters, right? I also, like right before this stream, finalized a commission that I'll be working on over the next few weeks, which I will show you because I'm so excited about it. It is... Oh my gosh, I can't separate the pages. Hold on. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. It's this double pet portrait, and they are just the cutest. Look at them. I'm so excited about it. The curly ears. Ugh. So these are two English Springer Spaniels. I think she's like a mix of some sort, or maybe she's just like I don't know what. She's a little bit different than, this is like the classic Springer Spaniel look. But yeah, so we're gonna be working on this over the next few weeks as well. So, seeing you live makes me so happy. Hi Rebecca, thank you so much for being here. I'm really sorry I have not been streaming that much recently. I had my computer issues, and then, you know, just didn't have anything to do. So, but it's fine. We have plenty to do now. Another exciting thing, which is, this is going to be a total tease, so I apologize in advance, but I have the centerpiece for the next shop update drawn, and I'm not going to show it because if anyone were to see this and then like copy it before I could make it, or in general, but like, it is possibly my favorite thing I've ever drawn. It's something that like I've always wanted to draw, but I just didn't know how to get it onto the paper. So I finished it the other day, like the drawing, and I found all of the glass, almost all the glass for it yesterday. So I'm so excited that I'm gonna work on that in my own personal time, free time, not free time, but not on stream, and then I'll do a big reveal. Oh, I don't want to listen to this song on repeat. Nope. Let's do this. Let's see. Yay, I caught your stream on lunch at work. Oh, hi, welcome. It's okay, life happens. I'm very new to glass art, but you inspire me a ton. Thank you so much. That seriously means so much to me. I don't want to sound like, I'm gonna say this, I hope it doesn't sound like I'm tooting my own horn, but I get messages on Instagram somewhat regularly. I love when people message me and like share their feelings about me with me, like just people like that find my YouTube videos. This sounds like I'm bragging, and I don't mean to. I just love knowing that my videos are helping people and that I'm helping people learn and stuff. Like, it just makes me super happy. So please don't take that the wrong way. I don't mean to sound like, oh yeah, so great. Hi Cassie, how are you? Welcome. All right, let's where's my moth? Let's go ahead and start cutting that up. because we have a lot of paper to cut, y'all. Get my little chair. I don't like sounding like I'm bragging. I don't want it to sound like that, so I just had to give that. Anything in stained glass order shipped today. That is freaking awesome. Very exciting. I'm gonna show, like, so I think later in the stream, I'm gonna show everyone the glass that I got yesterday. If you want me to do like a little glass haul reveal stream video. Anyway, so yeah, I can show you the glass that I got yesterday because I went on a miniature glass shopping hunt. Miniature. I just needed to get a piece of black glass because I'm almost out, and then I got I got a lot of stuff. Teehee, oops. Whoopsie daisy. Yes. If you want to help the channel, smoosh the like button. That would be so helpful to me. You know what? If you want to be helpful too, you can smush the dislike button. See if I care. Hi, I'm new to learning how to make my own stained glass. I'm glad I finally caught you live. Hi, Cindy. Welcome in. Stained glass is super, super fun. I might be biased in saying that. If you ever have any questions, ooh, I don't like that sound. If you ever have any questions, please feel free to reach out. I have gotten really behind on my YouTube comments, because it's hard. I have like 50 YouTube comments I haven't replied to. So sorry. Hi Nanny, welcome. And you've done that moth before, right? I watched a stream. Yes, I have done this before, but it was like bigger. This is half the size of the moth, the one that I made before. So this one, we decided to make it a little smaller, but honestly, like, even though it's smaller, it doesn't really cut down on the complexity because I'm still having to like do itty bitty, teeny weeny, itsy bitsy little pieces, and I have to like foil all them too, so. But we decided to go a little smaller, just a tittle smaller. So otherwise, I would just use that, but it's just a lot more glass. We did the other one. A lot more glass, a little bit more time. A banjo playing bear. And you are very welcome for the welcome. I try my gosh darndest to welcome everyone and respond to every single chat possible. The rooster entered the chat, I know. Bless him. We need a little rooster somewhere on the stream. I'm flying out of Chicago next week. If I'm really lucky, I'll get to stop at Kokomo on the way. Oh, yes. Yes. That would be fantastic, Dizzy. If you're part of the Discord, I don't know if I've seen you come in or not, or if you use Discord, I would love to see pictures if you do like a Kokomo haul. Also, y'all, my hands are tore up right now. I cut the crap out of my hands over the last few days. So I put some pavers down outside my shed, and I got 16 of them. As soon as I started putting them in the car at Lowe's, scraped my knuckles up, and they're just bleeding everywhere. Glass cut, because I was digging through that glass yesterday, and I found some really good pieces. So worth it, absolutely worth it. For those wondering, Rachel, how is that tiny little strip going to be possible? It's not. So this is going to be much shorter. I'm probably gonna honestly have to make it just a bit thicker. So whenever I go to trace this piece, I'm going to just like make the super, the Sharpie thicker. Good lord. Hello! I became aware of your talents via Buttery Smooth on Twitch. Welcome! That's awesome. I love Buttery so much. I just love him. I told him a few weeks ago that I was going to do a draw along in February, and then I didn't, so... because I'm just really busy. But I love it. His streams, seriously, they make me so happy. But welcome! Also, hi Verzica, how are you? I'm gonna see if I can use pattern shears. You guys know I have a love-hate relationship with these. But I feel like these pieces are small enough that it's okay. You see how it's like bending the paper? I don't like it. Cookies, biscuits, cookies. Yeah, welcome in. So good to have you here. For my new people, I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna cut this like so. This is my main method of cutting, which is X-Acto knife. Also, hi Bill. I don't know if I already said that, but hello. Gramus! Hi, welcome! So good to have you here. Your art, by the way, Gramus, is amazing. Amazing. Every time you post something in the Buttery's Discord, I'm like blown away. But yes, welcome. We're making this moth. You've probably already seen it, but we're gonna make this today, so we're cutting out the pattern right now. The great cookie debate. Cookies. I sometimes, like, I feel bad because sometimes I do just, like, go in to his chat and I just, like, kind of start arguments about cookies, and that'll be, like, what I do, and then I just leave. Because I don't... That's just what I want to do. I don't know. Hi, Miracle. How are you? Welcome in. I'm doing just absolutely fantastic. Super great. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. The whole Buttery's community is really just such a good little community. I love it. Just love it. I sure did make these lines as tiny as I possibly could have. Good lord. We don't have to cut all these pieces though, to be honest. We're gonna flip them. Cookie rage. Is it still hot in Florida? It suddenly got really wet and cold in Texas, like 45 today. 45 today, was 85 2 days ago. All good in the Alps. Oh wait, I missed something Cassie said. It's really hot here, but this weekend it's going to be very cold. So Saturday it's supposed to be rainy all day, and then it's going to get down to 30 degrees Fahrenheit, which is freezing for us. It's like, oh, what? What's going on? Thank you for the follow, Gramus. Let me make sure that's not a thing anymore. All right, there we go. Whoop. What did Cassie say that's the right answer? Oreos and milk are the best. I think they're like tied. They're tied. I did a bear, tied with like chocolate chip cookies, like a soft chocolate chip cookie. There's almost no beating that. I did a bear on stream the other day and my solder lines were so good. I was so happy with them. That is fantastic. Good to hear. There's really nothing that feels better than when you like start feeling like more confident about stuff like that. Like soldering took me so long to feel confident with. I want to say like it was like a full year of doing stained glass before I felt like really good about my soldering. Oh, also for those who are not from the US, I say soldering because it's just how I say it, because that's how we say it here. I know there's an L in it. Soldering. Hello, beautiful sunny day there. Fantastic. It is super sunny and hot today. Do not let this like kind of long sleeve shirt fool you. I know it's solder. I know. I know. I know. I've gotten personally attacked by Buttery so many times. Like, but it's to the point where it's like no one here says solder, so it's like if I were to, or if I were to say like I'm going to solder today, I would feel like an imposter. Oh no, Brisca, you can't tell me what to do. If I'll do it, I'll do it. And honestly, you telling me not to makes me want to do it even more. You're egging me on, Versica. You're egging me on. the Timony accent. Oh. Excuse me, sir. Shine your shoes for tuppence. Clean your chimney for threepence. I'll take a bit of solder. You reverse psychologied me. Good. Yeah, we're in too deep. It's over. Like now it's too it's too late now. No. I mean, honestly, that's fair. Honestly, I do my little fake British accent a lot, so I apologize in advance for those who had the misfortune of following me before you knew that. It's not any worse than Buttery's Boston accent, though. Everyone's gonna disown me for everything. Oh my lord. Lord have mercy. I'm just not gonna talk anymore. Ah, Robert, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Listen, that is the accent that my British friend does, okay? He was the one who got me doing that accent. So if anything, you can blame my British friend. I talk to him on Discord all the time. I'm hoping that talking to him is going to summon him in the chat. Stagnation, if you're there, back me up, man. back me up, bro. It makes me laugh though, so is it really that bad if it at least gives me a nice chuckle? Bollocks. Alright, what are we doing? Where are we? So we needed those. We need the body, but then everything else is fine. Because what I'm going to do, I'm just going to cut out the one side and we'll just flip it. So you'll see what I mean in just a moment. Now, the one thing I do want to do is I have to get on my phone for a sec, and I need to see what color I made the body. I don't remember what glass I used to make the body for the first moth, so... That counts, right, Versica? I feel like that should count for something. Listen, I am publicly embarrassing myself for free $99 right now, so you know what? You can get over it. Thank you, Versica. Thank you. I felt like I should get a little credit. Alright, a little credit. And yes, Cassie, this is cardstock. I keep almost hitting the camera. People want free entertainment, but then they don't. You're gonna get some free public embarrassment whether you like it or not. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you that much for free. Alright, I'll tell you that much for free. For those who are not familiar with stained glass at all, the reason why I'm going through and I'm cutting both sides of this paper is because I need to allow some room for the foil that we're going to be putting around each piece. So once I cut all of these pieces out with glass, we're going to be wrapping copper foil tape around all of the pieces. So beep, 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 beep. And that's how well, that's what the solder sticks to. So I'm cutting some extra space in between the pattern, that way there's some room for the foil. So if it were like if the glass pieces perfectly fit together, it would be skewed because of the slight amount of space that the foil takes up. So we're accounting for that. I think dropping the tea in water is the biggest sin. It took me 5 minutes to educate a shop attendant in San Diego that I needed a bottle of water, water, not water. Just didn't. The bloke looked at me like I've lost the plot. By the way, I'm from England. It's not pronounced water. It's water. I walked directly into that. Oh. You proved your point just now with me. New friend, you proved your point. Hi Annie, how are you? Welcome in. The point that I always like to make is the anyone from the UK, they'll be like my friend was like, you pronounce all your words wrong. And I was like, all right, how do you say vitamin? And they're like, vitamin. And I was like, how do you pronounce vitality? And they were like, vitality. And I'm like, yeah, it's almost the same word. My biggest pet peeve is pecan. Pecan? It makes me want to murder people. What do you say, pecan? Pecan. I say pecan. No, everyone's gonna unfollow me. My SunBear legacy is going to end with people unfollowing me over solder, cookies, and pecans. Whatever, it's fine. Hi Holly, welcome in. How are you? Pecan, water, solder, trash, rubbish, solder. It sounds better. Listen, objectively, American accents can be kind of rough, all right? I'm not trying to deny that. This is how I am, okay? This is just how I am. Warsh. Hi, I'm good. I've started watching you. I just started stained glass and suck at cutting. Oh no, that's usually how it goes, to be honest. But thanks for stopping in and saying hello. Thanks for watching the videos and all that good stuff. It's just something that takes a while to get used to, you know? Yeah, Cricut would probably be way easier. But I don't know, there's something really, like this takes forever, but there's something kind of fun. It's spelled aluminum though. It's aluminum. Everyone just wants to fight today, huh? I see how it is. We're just fighting. We're just arguing today. For those who are really new here, I live on a farm and there's roosters that like to just park their feathered bouteilles right outside my shed over here. As the British say it, aluminium. Oh yeah, cutting the glass. That's what I assumed you were referring to. Glass cutting is very difficult in the beginning. Basically, all the steps are not very fun in the beginning, but you just gotta practice. My first project, Holly, took me 8 hours to cut the glass, and it was like a leaf. But I've told this story before, I did unknowingly choose like the most difficult glass to work with that I possibly could have chosen. Advertisement. What's another one? Garage. The garage. Advertisement. Vitamins. Yeah, no, and that's the thing. I know that it's spelled differently. I know it's spelled aluminium because I remember like hearing someone say aluminium for the first time, and I was just like, what? And then I saw the spelling, and I was like, oh, yeah. Why is foiling the bane of your existence? I'm kind of blessed with foiling, but it's because I have these freakishly tiny little finger nubs. So, just being a fly on the wall project. Yeah. Project. Also, hello Debbie, welcome. Welcome in. Alright, we need to get on our little phone and we're gonna look up what glass we used for the first time. For the first rooster. For the first moth! I just said first rooster. Good lord. Alright, let's check it out. So we're on our Instagram. It was forever ago, so I don't remember. I think it was yes. I don't know what glass that is. Is it white? It looks white. I think it's white. So yeah, we can just use white. To be fair, there's so many different accents over here. Everyone says things differently from each other anyway. That's how it is everywhere. Like in America, there's American accents that I have a hard time with. So, would gently heating the glass help forming the foil edging? You can. Oh, so the easier way, monkey foot. The easier way to do it. I'm not entirely certain what's part of the foil you're talking about, but so if there's a concave part of foil, I wish I had like. So say I'm foiling this, right? And I put the foil here. There's a chance this is not enough of a concave spot for it to crack really. But what I do is once I like pretend I have foil on here, I rub that part of the foil that I'm trying to lay down with my finger. Because copper is so conductive, it warms up the foil enough to where it gets super bendy, like even more bendy than it already is, and that's how you can lay it down flat without there being any cracks in it. So I don't think the heating up the glass is necessary, but like using the friction with your finger is a really good way to put the foil down. I like the 1/4 inch foil much better though. I like 1/4 inch. For my stuff personally, I don't like how thick of a solder line it gives, but it's personal preference. Colorado Glassworks, I believe, uses like primarily 1/4 inch foil, and it also looks like Amy, who's also a streamer on Twitch, I think she uses a lot of 1/4 inch foil. Is the moth going to be colorful this time? It's just gonna mostly be this glass, because this is like most Luna moths are just kind of like green. I'm gonna check with the person though and see if I can do some little tiny painted details, like add little just like white lines on the wings and stuff. Cajun Do what now? Yeah, Cajun. Cajun is, that one's hard. So what I did the first time I did this moth, and I'm gonna try to replicate this, is I tried to use, so you can kind of see it in this picture, on the edges and on the on like this part of the wings, I tried to use a more transparent glass, and then I used more opaque glass in the center, and that was to help give dimension. Like, it almost, to me, I tried to make it where these pieces were darker. That way, it looked like the wings underneath were overlapping. So it kind of gives like more of a dimension than if it were all the same color glass. So that is going to be what I'm going to try to replicate. I don't remember. I think for these pieces in the middle right next to the body, I think I used a different kind of glass because it's like really opaque. So I'm going to try to do that again, and we're going to just try to do our best. This is why projects take me forever. So did you see the butterfly Nimi posted in Amy's Discord? I did not. I will have to check it out whenever I'm done streaming. So unfortunately, this doesn't really have much clear, not clear, but like mini like transparent spots. So what I'm probably gonna try to do, I really like this chunk right here because it's the most transparent spot. So the outer pieces of the wings, so like one, I hope people can even see what I'm talking about. These pieces, 1, 2, 3, and then 30, 31, and 32, these are going to be from this strip, I think, because it's like more of a flat color, and when you look through it, there's more light that comes through it, and then we'll make it more opaque as it gets closer to the middle. That's the plan. I'm already sweating, y'all. I'm already sweating. It's so warm in my shed. All right, so what I'm gonna do, this is how I let myself know where I'm gonna try to stay within. So I'm gonna hold it up to the light, and I'm gonna circle it with my Sharpie. That way I can kind of stay. Thank you so much for the follow, Joyful Sun. Welcome. So all of this right here is the most transparent on the glass. So this is what I'm going to, this is what I'm going to aim for. And you're going to see me go back and forth a lot with this because I take forever to make decisions because I just like everything to be perfect. So we're just going to start here. Whoops, let me move the camera down. Pro streamer setup. There we go. There we go. So 1 is here, and then we will put 32 here. So like I said, what I did is I just flipped the pattern over, and I'm drawing it backwards just so I can flip it to the other side, and that way I'm not cutting out 34 pieces of paper. I'm only cutting out half of that. So that's 32. And then we'll do 2. I'm gonna rifle through my green glass bin real quick to see if I have any of this glass kind of just floating around. I don't think I've used this glass since I made the other moth. Because I always felt like, I was like, what if I want to make another one? Ooh, that's good glass right there. That's the perfect color. I might use that for the tail. Hello, John. How are you? Welcome. I'm a professional, blah, blah, blah. Don't go rifling through buckets of glass. Blah, blah, blah. We're making a moth today. We are making a moth. That moth, to be specific. This is a custom order for someone that I am very excited about. Because I love making stuff like this. A lot of times custom orders are like pet portraits, which is fine. I love pet portraits, but it's really exciting for me when I get to just like make something. Yeah. It's exciting for me when I can make something that like, I draw things that I want to make. So it's exciting to me when I get to make the things that I like to make. Hello, Lee. How are you? Welcome in. I'm just digging through glass looking for pieces to match the color I need. I don't need to do this, but I like to be resourceful and use as much of the glass I have as possible because you can see I have a lot of this screen. Got a lot of greens, friends. I got a lot of greens. I think it would be obvious. Is that a sticker, John? I can't see it if so. I just see text. So 8 and 27, I think these are the ones that were this darker, more opaque glass up here. So I'm gonna keep that on there. And then same thing for I think that piece right there, I think this is this glass, so that's fine. I have bins full of scrap color bits. It's a problem. When you're a glass artist for long enough, it's a problem. So much glass. All right. So that's the lighter one. We're gonna go ahead, I'm gonna draw this. Like so. Also, for those who are glass artists, I have this pattern available for sale on my Etsy. So if you want to make one, you can make one too. $7 and 28. I try to make my stuff as economical as possible. Yeah, that's what you gotta do, but sometimes it's impossible to avoid wasting glass. Especially, like, there's been times where it breaks my heart, but I will need a color that's, like, in the dead center of a sheet, and I'll be like, I just am gonna have to sacrifice you. And yes, I do need to become friends with someone who makes mosaics. I've been wanting to make mosaics forever and ever and ever, and I just still have never done it. I say I'm going to. It's been 3 years now, almost 3 years. Yeah, Nanu, you know the pain. Monkey. So I usually say to comfortably get into glasswork, it's like, I would say have 500 saved, and like able to invest 500. Now you can find used materials, you can find that, and that's a lot. Honestly, you could do it for much cheaper. But you would need to just find some used materials, and you could slowly piece together everything that you would need. And you can be really basic too. You don't have to get everything. But a lot of that is just going to be like buying glass and buying up your glass stores, basically. So, building up glass stores. You can buy beginner kits that are already put together as well for like around 300, depending on the type of grinder that you choose. Although I think they're out of like all the basic grinders, but it's a few hundred for sure. It can be a little daunting, especially if you're not sure if you're going to be able to sell and stuff like that. Alright, so that's 28. Yeah, exactly, Dizzy. I have a mesh trash can I'm going to try to make into a mosaic trash can. Oh, that'll be nice. That'll be cool. I'm gonna go ahead and trace these pieces. Just about, I would say. What I did in the beginning was I put together, I found a list of everything I needed. And then I searched around on like Amazon and stuff, and I kind of compared pricing. I was lucky enough, my grandpa sent me his old grinder, and it's the one I still use. So you can get them for really cheap though, like Nanu said, like 20 bucks. I have a video on my YouTube talking about everything you need to get started. I still have to timestamp it. It's been 2 years and I haven't timestamped it. Make people work for it, you know, I gotta make people work for the information. Alright, there's that, there's that. Yeah, I think so, Nanu. I don't know anything about mosaic stuff, but sounds right. I think I used a different color glass on the very tips, but I don't know what glass it was. I almost want to say I used this glass, but like the more opaque part of that glass, but I don't have enough. I don't have enough to do the tippies. If I did, I would totally use this for like 32, 1 and 32, which are like the very top parts of the wings. But I don't think. When you get 1,000 bits of scrap glass, you can't use just to make a collage with it. Death of 1,000 cuts. That's good. Yeah. Ugh, it doesn't fit. Gosh darn it. Yeah, we'll just have to base it off of this. It'll be slightly different, but not worse, just different. Maybe actually I could use this. Let me see. For the very tippies. I just don't want it to be perfectly transparent though, because that's not, their wings aren't transparent. I always struggle with this. Thank you so much for the follow. Another bear. Hello. Another bear lover, I should say. If you were here, I would give you the grinder I started with. Ooh, which one did you have in the beginning, Nanu? Was it the inland? Yeah. Made you work for it, Cindy. I made you work for the information. I really, really need to go through and timestamp it. It's on my never-ending list of things that I have to get done. All right, 132, 2. This is really thin, so we're gonna try our best. Oh, an old glass star, gotcha. What blade size is most commonly used? My glass cutter came with 3 different sizes. I don't know. You're talking about this? Because I only have this one. Why does my camera look so high quality right now? That's insane. It has like a little roller ball. I'm not sure what other sizes there are, Debbie. Weird. Does anyone know? Has anyone else seen that before? Because I have not. Where did you get it on Amazon? Maybe the smallest one? Yeah, I don't know. I've never seen multiple sizes before. Currently foiling my mushroom figures while watching you. Hello, how are you? Y'all know I love a good mushroom, a stained glass mushroom. Some cutters have a big fat cutter in for straight cutting. The one that is normal is for curves. Oh, thank you, Joyful Sun. I appreciate the advice, the input, the knowledge. I'm like I try to be really careful with what I say now, because I got one of my pictures reported on Instagram. One of my mushroom pictures taken down. Someone reported it. Rude. Rude. Let's see, that is number 30. You missed the mushies I posted in Discord, did I? Ah, gotcha. I'm gonna look this up. Hold on. I want to see what... they reported it for promoting... It was taken down for promoting recreational drug usage. So... It was a mushroom with stars painted on it. It was a galactic mushroom. I don't know. Haters gonna hate. It's fine. But then the video of it is still up. So... It can't take me down. Let's see. Glass cutter with multiple... Glass cutter with different sizes. Ayoo! This one! I'm assuming it's this one. If they have anything about it. Automatic oil filling, yes. They literally tell you you're supposed to fill the reservoir. My mushrooms are fly agaric. I use wires as details and paint white dots on the cat. Very nice. Yeah, amanitas are great. I love, obviously. Oh, wait, other way. I like, I think they're cute. Let's see. I want to see if they say anything about the reasoning. Like, not that I don't trust what you said, Joyful. Joy, I'm going to call you Joy. But I just want to, like, see if they explained it. Colored glass is harder to work with. Interesting. I guess I've just never thought about that because never had a problem with it because it doesn't really get cold here. 12-mile cutting life? Oh my god, how many miles have I cut of glass? That's crazy. Fill the reservoir. Do you have the glass cutter? No, I do not. I've been told that it's fantastic and I just never got it. Alright. They didn't say anything about what specific sizes. Could you hear ducks? Were the ducks outside? I can't hear them because of these. Okay, 30. We still need number 4 and 29. We'll cut from here. I think we'll cut them from like right here-ish. Because this is a really pretty color. So let me find my... Oh, I thought you were saying ducks don't taste bad. I don't know what you're talking about, John. What are you talking about? 4. We'll put 4 Ratchmere. And 29, like so. Ew, that sounds so creepy. All right, fair enough, John. Fair enough. You know me. You know. All right. 7 and 28 I already drew out. Fantastic. 8 and 27 is good. I don't remember how I drew up the... What's in my Amazon shopping cart? Oh, stuff. Ottoman cushion cover. Alright. So I think I did the same thing. I'm just gonna try my best. That's all I can do. All right. You've been hitting Bigfoot upside the head with that Hydro Flask? Actually, this is a Simply Modern. This is a knockoff Hydro Flask. Correction. Maybe. When was the last time he was on stream, huh? I'm just kidding. I love him so much. Hi, Cheeks. Welcome. Lovely piece of glass. Do you know what it's called? I have no idea. I don't remember where I got it. I think this might be Old Spectrum. I've been creeping some people out since I was 13. That's oddly specific. Not 14. Not 12. 13. I don't really think it matters too much where I get this from. I think I'm gonna try to get, all right, 19 and 20 I'm gonna try to get from here because I really like how this looks. So we're gonna do this, and then 14 and 21 we're gonna bring from up here because this is more transparent. Poor Bigfoot. No, I love him. For those who don't know, we're talking about my fiance. This music is so cute. I found this from a Twitch streamer. I'm gonna link it on my Discord because it's I bought it for $1 on Bandcamp and it's like really cute music because I don't have Spotify anymore. Sadly I have to get some stuff done, but good seeing you again. I'll leave this on lurk. Okay, thank you, Nanu. I appreciate that, and I hope you have a good rest of your day and get lots of stuff done. And thanks again for stopping in. Well, that's not very see-through at all now, is it? Which I guess is fine. I just feel like even though the wings aren't see-through, like it kind of it makes it feel lighter. I think I'm gonna move these down to this spot, which is more transparent. I thought this was transparent, but it's not. I found some glass in my collection that's flat and milky white. It is partially transparent. I love it, but I fear I'll not be able to find it again. The price tag makes me think it was about 20 years ago. Probably. I have a lot of glass that I just like have somehow materialized into my collection. Ooh. I got distracted. And it's like $3 for a square foot. I'm just like, oh, this is so old. Raging Raspberry Hibiscus. That sounds amazing. Old Spectrum is the unattainable dream. It is. I have a lot of Old Spectrum. Like I have you know my guy, my stained glass guy, comes in a trench coat, wearing a trench coat. All the goods, the goodies. If I see it, John, I will try it. My favorite is Radical Skedaddle. Radical Skedaddle and Delish Strawberry Kiss, I think is what it's called. Love it. Also, hi Leo, thank you so much for the lemon. I actually turned my DLive notifications back on, so I know when people do stuff. How are you doing, Leo? Also, I don't know if I've ever said it, but every time you're in the chat, I think of the Pokemon Litleo, and I always want to say Litleo. It's like a compulsion. For the whole time I've been on DLive and you've given me lemons, I've wanted to say that. I like think of it every time. Litleo. Maybe I have said it. I don't know. Who knows? Yes, that is much better. Much better. Alright, that one can go there. Do you have chooks? I don't know what that is. Chooks? What are chooks? I guess we'll do that. Like this. Most of this piece is going to get covered by foil up at the top here because it's so thin, but it is what it is. What are chooks? I don't know what that means. I'm on the edge of my seat. Cheeks. Oh, hey, it's my song. Chickens! Yes, we have chickens. We do have chickens. There's roosters that just scream all the time. I like how this is a non-conspiracy channel, and then I'll slip something in about Prince Andrew, then Brian will show up. Shh. I know. I feel like, what's the word I'm thinking of? Because I abstained from talking about that sort of stuff, that's why people don't watch me on DLive. It's fine. They're like, ew, who is this degenerate tattooed e-girl? Who is this degenerate? I don't know where Brian is right now, though. He might be playing his guitar, which is probably why he hasn't responded. I like this for piece number 14 and 21. Chickens. Well, that's good. I mean, I love DLive. I really do. It's my home, my OG home. Life is full of conspiracy. Trust me, I've talked about it briefly on stream before, and I've said that I personally enjoy discussing conspiracy theories because I think it's fun to talk about. But people get really mad at conspiracy theories, even if you just like talk about it, but don't necessarily like take it seriously, or I don't know. I've talked about it before, and like people have gotten mad. So I'll talk about like aliens. I talk about like aliens and stuff like that, but nothing else. Cause I want to like, you know, focus on art and that sort of thing. I really like this section right here, so we're gonna keep working with this section. I think like right here we'll do 13 and 22. Conspiracy theories? Kalpa? What does that mean? Hi, zombie. I just like conspiracy. Mad and aliens. Hi, how are you? I'm sorry to have offended you. Sasquatch stuff. Do you like conspiracy theories, zombie? I love it. I love talking about it, but it's something like I said, I just don't talk about it. I just don't talk about it. Hold on. This, we're gonna erase this, because I don't know, I feel like this would be good for some of these pieces. I colored this out so I knew what was transparent and what was not. Oh, beautiful. Everyone has a different opinion. They sure do. I don't know, I just like, I don't really get offended by much, I don't think. So like, even if I don't agree with someone, I still like to hear them out, and I like to hear why they think the way that they do. So, and even if they don't think what I think, as long as they're not like belligerent, as long as anyone's not like mad at me for not agreeing with them, then I don't really care, you know? Oh, I think aliens are cute, even better if they're Lisa Frank aliens. Those are precious, I do agree. Maybe I'll just like dedicate some time one day. We'll do a conspiracy theory art stream. Maybe I've always wanted to do a conspiracy theory shop update. Come on, man. I've always wanted to. I've always wanted to do like a Bigfoot and like a cryptid, I should say. I should say cryptid, like aliens, Sasquatch, whatever. Yeah, agree to disagree, right? I swear to Lord, if I don't pick this dang glass, I'm gonna just keel over. Alright, I think this is a good spot. So, zombie, I guess we'll talk about it. Zombie, what's your favorite conspiracy theory? And I might cut this off because I don't want YouTube to flag me. Annie, I know! So Brian and I, which is Bull Strength is Brian, for those who are not familiar, we've been talking about starting our own podcast. Why is this so much louder than the rest of the music? That's the problem though. Seems the default position nowadays to instantly get mad at people who disagree. Drives me nuts. Same here. Same here. I hate it. people don't like to talk about stuff and broaden their horizons and all that sort of stuff. Not that, I don't know. I don't know, y'all. It's complicated. Yes! Hollow Earth! Oh, I love Hollow Earth. Hollow Earth and anything that has to do with Antarctica. I went into a deep dive into Antarctica conspiracy theories like a few months ago, where they're like, oh, you just gotta for those who aren't familiar with Antarctica conspiracy theories, just start reading about it. Just go deep dive. Have yourself a blast. Pop yourself some popcorn and just go with the flow. It's so fun. I love it. I never deal in conspiracy theories, only facts that other things are conspiracies. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, this is the right way, like this. Rachel is a flat earther. Example, Gaines secretly live in Hollow Earth and run the world. No. Also, no, I'm not. I know a few people that are, and I have heard them out, and I just, like, really can't get down with it. Like I said, I go into it with an open mind, but I just really can't get down with it. Giants. Okay, I was like, Gaines? One of the few times people saw them was during the Malta cave accident where a whole class disappeared. She's so annoying. Also, yes, I do love the X-Files. We're not all the way through the X-Files yet. Brian and I were watching it for a while, but then we stopped. Let me see. All these conspiracy theories are distracting me. This is wrong. I need to redraw this. Yeah, there was this thing I saw, Zombie, where there are like these giant like bug things that are like the size of a like a building walking around in Antarctica. Calm down. If anyone starts to get freaked out or mad at me. I just went on a little I entertained the idea, and I went on a rabbit hole dig in Antarctica. That was part of that little journey I took. It's just fun. That one's easy to disprove. What are you specifically referring to? The bug ones? The bugs that live in freezing temperatures? Alien bugs? Yes. The giant alien bugs that live in freezing temperatures, I should say. Or flat Earth. $24. Like I said, I don't necessarily agree with stuff, but I like talking about it. Alright, where am I gonna put these darn pieces? They need to be slightly more opaque. Oh, right here. Alright. Last time I'm gonna do this. 11 and 24 are going right here. I do like the whole U.S. went to Antarctica only to get pushed back to the point where they were forced to move to Antarctica. So when you're tracing your pieces on the glass, yes, let me answer actual stained glass questions. When you're tracing your pieces on the glass, do you just pick wherever the color would look best through the light, or how do you pick your pieces, your places? It really, really depends, Cindy, and it's something that takes a while to kind of get used to, and it just depends on what your goal is. So sometimes something that can be really hard with picking where you're going to put your pieces is glass can look very, very different in the light versus with no light. So you kind of have to find the happy medium, because sometimes it'll look like, all right, for instance, this piece right here, this white piece, you're looking at it with no light and it's very bright, it's very light. But when you look at it in the light, it's one of the darkest spots because it's so opaque, because that white wisp is going through it. So that can be one of the hardest parts when you're first getting started, is like battling with that, where you're like, oh, but this is the perfect color, but then when I hold it up, it's like super opaque and you can't see much light through it. The other thing that I take into consideration are the grain lines, is usually what I call them. So the wisps and the direction that they're going. I want the wisps to go with the glass in a way that makes sense. So a lot of times for leaves, this is like the, hold on, let me grab a leaf that I have. So for this leaf that is broken, I try to get the direction of the glass, these like texture grain lines, they go with how I feel the leaf would be growing. So that's something that I also take into consideration, is like the color, the transparency, the direction of the wisps and everything. So there's quite a few different factors, and it just depends on what you want. Some people just plop it onto the glass and trace it, and then that's what they use. And I do that sometimes with my bears. A lot of the time I do that. Hello everyone. Hi Sunbear. Hi Mags. How are you? Just noticed you were live. I was doing glass earlier. It's hot as balls in my garage right now. I don't have my AC hooked up. It's really warm in here, but it's not as bad. I have my air conditioner a lot lower than it was the other day. Someone's calling me. Go away. But yeah, Cindy, I hope that helps. I hope I explained it properly with kind of my thought process when I do things. I put an absurd amount of time into checking my pieces. Like, for instance, the piece that I've had to draw and redraw like 3 times is 11 and 24, right? So I already traced 13 and 22. They're right here. They're right here. So what I want is, I don't want these pieces to be more transparent than these, because that's going to make it look very weird. So that's what I keep checking every time I draw something. I'm looking at the light, and I usually will compare it in artificial versus natural light as well, to make sure, because that can be something that changes how the glass looks. It's not really something you have to worry too much about when you're getting started. But I like to take it into consideration. I kind of had a brain fart, and I thought that 11 and 24 were pairing with 14 and 21, but they're not. So actually, this was the perfect spot. I got distracted talking about aliens, oh my gosh, and Hollow Earth. I need to stop. Cool front coming up this week. We'll be in South Carolina for a few days for spring break. It's going to be 50. Ooh, that is a chilly spring break. That'll be fun though. Yeah, it's gonna Saturday night, Saturday night, it's gonna be 30 degrees where I'm at, which is unacceptable. I don't want that. I don't want it. Hey, yeah, you're very welcome. It all comes down to personal preference though, Cindy. I am a little bit like crazy about picking glass and stuff like that and getting everything looking perfect or as perfect as I can get it. Sorry for the conspiracy tangent. No worries. Usually lurk, but conspiracy curse content usually brings me out. Me too. If I'm in someone else's chat and they start saying it, I immediately will start chit-chatting about it. I love it. Alright, so 10 and 25 now. Let's do... I like this spot down here. This is really pretty, so I think I'm going to do it here. Because this is kind of transparent right here. So we'll do 10, like so. It doesn't have to be perfect. I just think that the more effort and time that you put into picking your glass, the more it's going to show. Currently snowing where I am. Oh, Patrick! It's so hot here right now. I'm a little jealous, but I don't think snow is like the desired alternative to it being like it's like 88 or so today. Stephanie followed on YouTube. Thank you so much. Oh, hello. Thank you so much for the follow. Lee, welcome. How are you doing today? Sorry, I keep having to lift the glass. Remove it. Keep removing it from your view. Ew. I don't like that. I don't like that GIF very much, Lee. Cursed content? It's actually a good question. I'll take snow over 88 any day. Yeah. Yeah. It's really hot, y'all. But it's okay. I'm fine. I'm fine. I guess we'll just put it here. It's fine. It's snowing like crazy here in Utah. Yeah, it's like actually winter for everyone else right now. Not here. Not here. Let me see if I can point my camera out the window so you can see. It's not really gonna show you how hot it is, but you can use your imagination. So I'm gonna, like, the sun, the heat. Ugh. But it's pretty, it's a forest. I got my little cathedral things going on. Someone suggested if you have too many small pieces of glass and don't want to keep it, contact your local school and donate it to the art teacher. Oh, I like that idea. Yes, I'm gonna do that. Chicago? Oh, that's really cold. You're not joking around up there, Annie. You are not joking. Utah. I want to visit Utah. I want to see this comfy state you've always told me about. Okay. There's only a few pieces left, and that is 9 and 26. But we can actually we can cut that later. So what I think I'm gonna do, because we'll probably cut it from like right here or something. I want to cut this glass up, and then we'll cut the pieces individually. Hello! I started watching your YouTube videos this week because I'm doing some stained glass for my senior art installation in college, and your videos help so much. That is so awesome. Thank you so much for watching them, and I'm glad they helped. I wanted to ask, do you need a whole grinder machine thing, or is it enough to have a stained glass scythe stone to smooth out the pieces? I'm gonna take that as offensive, John, because I'm technically almost an art teacher. if this is just something that you're doing like temporarily, I don't think you need a grinder necessarily. The reason why I say that is because I know a stained glass artist that used to live in a yurt off grid in like the Arizona desert or something, and she chose not to have, or I don't know who this person chose to not use a grinder and like use electricity for that sort of thing. So the person used a grinding stone, that thing, and this artist made pretty big pieces. It's just gonna take longer, but their cuts were just really intentional and really careful. So you can get cuts pretty good, and you can chip away at them enough with your cutting tool and your pliers that you won't have to grind too much. So I think it would be possible depending on how big it is. It'll just take way longer. Northern Utah. Hello, Janet. Welcome. All right, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna cut it here and here. We're gonna cut this strip out. We're gonna cut this and then this will be its own little thing that'll cut off. So we'll still have these big chunks here. And I actually found a huge piece of glass that was this color at my local place, so I think I'm gonna get a few square feet of it. Yeah, you're very welcome. If there's any other glass artists that are watching right now who have experience with that too, please feel free to chime in. That's just my own speculation. You can get a grinder for really cheap, like you can find a used grinder. So like Nanu Glass bought one for $20. Like he found one on Facebook or something. So I don't like using runners. I'm gonna just mute. Whew, it's starting to get toasty. It's starting to get toasty in here. For the summer, I think I am gonna have to alter my streaming schedule. Cause it's like, this is when I started getting really hot the other day. When I first started streaming, it was not this bad. Today, I mean. Because this glass has this white wispiness in it, it's given me a little bit of a hard time. That's why I'm really having to like... Glass splinter, get out of here. You could get a cheap rotary tool, cord, or rechargeable type Dremel. For cutting? I do want to get a Dremel for polishing. I just need to like pull the trigger on it. Gotta remember to be better about cutting on the inside of the Sharpie line, because these are a little bit tighter of lines, like the pattern, just because it was shrunk so much. So we'll cut a little bit more than I normally do. I know, Mags, I know. Why can't it just be beautiful weather all freaking year? We were like, oh no, it's Florida again. I forgot what Florida was like. There's been like bugs flying around all the like all night. We just have bugs flying into our camper every time we go inside. Our one of our dogs is absolutely terrified of our bug zapper. Every time it pops a bug, which is like all the time, he just like starts freaking out, and it's gotten worse and worse as time goes on. He's a poor little old man. Bless his cotton socks. Bless his cotton socks. Hi, Nighty, how are you? I killed like 2 flies in my house 2 days in a row. I'm like, where the heck did they come from? Oh yeah, listen, Mags. We are out, you know, but we are out in the middle of the woods. And Lord have mercy, the bugs. It would be boring, but I dare you to say that and deal with Florida summer. I don't know where you're at. I don't know where you're at, Jupiter. I can't remember. I don't know if you've ever said. Florida summer is a whole nother level. But yeah, out here, oh my lord. When we first moved out here, there was a praying mantis that kept flying into our camper like 4 or 5 nights in a row. There was one night, Brian went outside and he was standing inside talking to me for like 15 minutes, like before I went to bed, and all of a sudden I see this massive ball of some flying thing just like take flight, and it's just flying around the camper, and it's a praying mantis. It was horrifying. I screamed because I didn't know what it was. It's a praying mantis. And then I'm pretty sure it was the same praying mantis that kept coming in. The next, like a few mornings later, I was I'm blind. I'm super blind, but I had my glasses off, and I got up and I was like walking around. It was like maybe 7 in the morning, and I see some movement out of the corner of my eye on the bug zapper, which was off. And I look, and I went and I got my glasses, and I looked, and like this praying mantis is like peeking out from behind the bug zapper, looking at me. And as soon as I look over at him, we lock eyes, and he ducks behind the bug zapper, and I see his little legs crawl to the other side, and I was just like, am I in a horror movie right now? What is this? And I moved the bug zapper, and I was just like, dude, I don't want you in here, but I'm gonna put you outside, okay? And he just like chilled, and I just like very gently caught him with a cup and took him outside. But I was just like, stop being creepy. Anyway, since we're the same person with same lives and same personalities, am I just another clone? Possibly. Very possibly, Nighty. Oh, I already scored this. But anyway, I didn't even know that praying mantises just like lived in the Florida wilds. I didn't know that. I learned that. Yeah, every time we opened the door, it would just be like, pop, 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 as soon as he closed it. Alright, there's that. We're gonna try to get these cuts as tight as possible. We'll use our tiny pliers. We kind of did. Brian really liked him, and we would like wave hi to him. Same thing with our the jumping spiders that like we would randomly see around the camper. Brian had a jumping spider friend when he lived somewhere else, like before we met, and he would like it would like come out while he was watching TV, and like it would just like stay on the wall and like watch TV with him. Jumping spiders are pretty cool because they'll look right at you. They like look at you. Palmetto bugs are horrible too. We lived in Florida before we moved to Utah. Oh yeah. There's some monsters out here too. I've gotten so used to bugs living out here. We have banana spiders in Florida. I'm sorry if anyone hates bugs because that's what I'm talking about right now. Yeah, jumping spiders are cute. But we have banana spiders in Florida, and I'm sure there are other places in the South too, but like they can get really huge. And we like forgot they existed. We forgot they existed until the other day when like all the bugs started coming out again. Brian was like, "Oh yeah, like banana spiders are a thing. You can't walk through the woods. You cannot walk through the woods without getting a banana spider somewhere on you in the summer. Like they're just these huge, just look them up. They're horrific." So we've been so spoiled by the winter time because they all die and you can walk through the woods and you don't have to worry about spiders everywhere. I don't trust this, so I'm gonna grind that off later. It was in Baltimore. He would come out and chill on my desk while I browsed the internet every day for about a month. Until he didn't. Sad. That's so sad. Yeah, he was your spider bro. Banana spider, oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah. Alright. Brian got one in his beard when we were clearing the land for our trailer. Horrified. I was horrified. Oh my god, we have so many pieces. They do. They do look very cool. I don't know if they eat banana spiders or if they're just found on bananas. Like banana trees and stuff. I'm gonna go turn my air conditioner up because it's getting really hot in here. Oh, Verziga. I'll send them to you. I'll send them to you and make it more interesting. It'll be great. No, it'll probably be in like an invasive species and get turned away at customs. Well, not invasive because they probably just all die in the UK. Crab spiders? They're alright. Yeah, I mean, banana spiders are real chill. Like, they don't mess with you. They just want to, like, be left alone on their webs. I had a huge one outside my shed when I first, like, moved here. And there was one that built it, like, right next to the door of my shed. And that bad boy, ooh, sorry. That bad boy was easily this big around. Ugh. We have foxes here, too, I think. I'm pretty sure I saw a fox the other, like, it was a few weeks ago, I think. It looked like a fox. Maybe it was a giant cat, but I'm pretty sure we have foxes in Florida. We, there was a black bear on the property back in the beginning of the year. It was like a juvenile black bear. Yeah, I saw a little fox. It was cute. Saw its tail and then like just a burst of orange. Okay, what next? Let's go ahead and figure this nonsense out. I have no idea how I'm gonna cut this. How am I gonna cut this? I guess I'm gonna have to go like up through here. Make a weird... I have not, Jupiter. Have you ever seen a banana in pajamas? That is a sight to behold. I'll tell you what. Bananas in pajamas. Ooh, he almost didn't make it. Kind of almost didn't make it. That's fine. It doesn't need to be perfect. That's fine. Could have been worse. Every now and then we get a story in the news about spiders being found in bananas at the grocery store. People lose their minds. Ah, oh, bless them. I had a jumping spider friend that I saved a few times from drowning. I'd take him out with tweezers. He'd get into the plant water where I'd been trying to root a plant. Oh, tweezer rescue. That's precious. Jumping spiders are cute. I mean, it doesn't surprise me. They're just hitching a ride. They're like, this is my home. Was it, did you find banana spiders or was it just like regular spiders? I need the insider banana scoop. I know. Next step is going to be cougars. Why is my music so quiet? What is happening? I can barely hear it, which means it was just silent on stream. Love it. Let's cut this. No idea if you can see what I'm doing. Yes, okay. Cool. It's not cool. Actually, that's not, it's not the best. I didn't really choose that spot specifically for a reason. I can just recut it. It doesn't surprise me that that didn't break the way I wanted it to because this is super thin. That's fine. It's not the end of the world. I expect this one's gonna do the same thing. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna just give it some. I'm gonna take our time. Hello. I don't know what bonita spiders look like, but I know they weren't all the same kind of spider. We found black widows a couple times. Ah, I see. SunSpiderGlassworks or SunSpiderGlassworks. Hello. Nothing's free. I'm sorry you're looking so so roughed up. I don't trust this little tip part that doesn't want to cut. Yeah, what was that? Why'd you do that? That was weird. It is, this glass is harder to break than I recall it being. You're not wrong, Mags. Because of all the white that's in it, it makes it a bit harder to cut. I don't know why. It just does. Toilet spider? Is this gonna be a dad joke? I feel like it is. Cassie, you know what I said. What are we doing? So right now, we are cutting the glass to make this Luna Moth, which is a custom order that I have. I guess I'll give a little introduction. My name is Rachel. I'm a full-time stained glass artist, and this June will actually be my 3-year anniversary of self-employment and of being specifically a stained glass artist. I make stuff. I don't have anything done right now. I do like general shop updates, and I work on commissions as well. I do a lot of pet portraits, and then every few months I do a general shop update where I get to just make a bunch of stuff that I want to make, and I put it in my shop. I make stuff. I was looking around like, do I have anything to show off? Hold on, I'll get something. I make stuff. Come on, don't you know what stuff is? Careful, Nighty. People are gonna take that the wrong way. Careful. So I have a few pieces left from my last shop update. The last one was the Dreamy update, the Dreamy collection. So I like to incorporate painting with my glass work. So I made this. I don't know why this hasn't sold. People were freaking out about this. And then I also make stuff like this. So I do these like collections where everything kind of has the same vibe going on. The next update, I haven't officially announced the theme. I don't know. But yeah, so it's the kind of stuff I make. And no, this is only stained glass. Nighty, the blowing glass thing has to stop because I don't want to explain that I'm not a glass blower. I buy all of my sheets. I buy sheets of glass and then I cut it into glass puzzles. and then I put it together and I solder it. Thank you so much. This is the next thing I'm going to be working on. I showed this earlier in the stream, so I'm sorry to be redundant for anyone who's still here. But this is the kind of stuff I do, and I'll do painting to give detailed little details and stuff. I should have like a little slideshow somewhere. But yeah, it's real cool. I really enjoy what I do. This started as a hobby a few years back, and then my fiance, Bull Strength, convinced me to, I say that like is above me, but I meant in the chat. He convinced me to quit my job and be self-employed, and that's why I'm here. So yay! Round of applause for Bull Strength for making me start doing this. What do you like to do? Nothing's free? Do you do anything crafty? I don't trust myself to break this right now, so I'm just gonna put this over here, and I will break it later when I'm not distracted. The toilet spider is the huntsman. Huntsmans they're freaky. They're really huge. Stop! Why? Your pep talk was the reason why I quit my job. You gave me like the 12th pep talk in a row, and then I literally like went in the next day and gave them a month notice. Alpha Chad Florida man, he is. He has a YouTube channel. I can use the chat command. No one else can, but I can. Exclamation point beard man, and it pulls up his YouTube channel. I actually have 0 crafting skills. My wife loves to craft. Oh, that's nice. Crafting is not for everyone. What kind of stuff does your wife do? I love crafty things. You were relentless. He was relentless. Oh my god, it was like an hour long speech one night, the night before I quit my job. He's like, Rachel, you have to get out of there. Nobody was born knowing how to do anything. Nope. I'm self-taught. I should add that as well. So I picked this hobby up a few years ago, and I struggled through it a lot, but we're here now. We are here now. It's great. Yeah, that's what I said, John. I think when I was at work the next morning, and I was just thinking, and I was like, I really wanted to do it full time. I had no idea if it was going to be possible, but I got like, it was April of 2020. I did like $1,100 in sales, and that was when I was doing stained glass part-time. Like, I was working 40 hours a week, and then I would come home and I would do like 20-ish hours of stained glass a week outside of work. So I was like really trying to get out of there. And in April of 2020, I made like $1,100, like I said, and I was like, that's only doing it part-time. Like, I feel like I could hustle enough to where it would be fine. And that's when Brian was like, you gotta do it, get out there, quit your job. So Stag did that to me, and tomorrow morning I gave 3 months notice. Exactly. All spouses should be supportive and encouraging. Good job. He's the best. What? John. Good for you. Let those stinky pits air out. Who cares? Actually, some people aren't stinky. Some people just are genetically aren't stinky. Brian would not have to wear deodorant. He's not a stinky person. Who's your spouse? Is Stag your spouse, Nighty? Is that what you're admitting to me? I am taking gosh darn forever to do this. That is a Chad move. Alright, let's hope that this works. Yay! No big deal. Oh, John, you're funny. Never. Oh, Nighty, he's the worst. 0 out of 10. Do not recommend Nighty. 0 out of 10. All right, 29. Ooh. Oh, I have to do 6 as well. Where did that piece go? I don't know. All right, y'all. I think I'm going to go ahead and end it for today. I need to take a little bit of a break. I'm sorry we didn't get this whole thing cut up, but I am going to finish cutting it tonight and then grind it and then maybe paint it. I'm not sure. I will post pictures in the Discord of whatever I get done. So we're gonna find someone on Twitch to raid. It's also getting a little toasty in here right now, so that's why I think I'm falling out. I think I'm gonna probably have to stick with like a noon stream on weekdays. I think I'll do 4 p.m. on Friday and then Brian. Your husband says you smell like a baby. That's funny. It's precious, Annie. You're precious. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. If you're on Twitch, just hang out for a little bit. We're gonna find someone to raid. For those who are not on Twitch, raiding means that I'm taking all my Twitch followers or viewers, and I'm gonna send them somewhere else. So we're gonna find someone. If anyone knows any artists, I don't have many people I'm following right now who are streaming. If anyone has any artists or crafters that they follow that's streaming, please feel free to suggest them because I don't see any right now. Ew! I don't want to hear myself. What is this? Artist explores the world. They're burning stuff. Pyrography. Let's go over there. Raid. Wait, what? Raid. Artist explores the world, I think is what the username is. Yes. So that. Yeah. Alrighty, so we're gonna wait for people on Twitch. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me today, by the way. I had a fun time getting this moth cut up and talking about some conspiracy theories. I will be back probably tomorrow I don't see why it wouldn't be, at 12 p.m. Eastern time. My husband is so supportive. He's been so encouraging with my crafts. Oh, that's so sweet. Okay, so for my Twitch people, we're gonna raid. So goodbye, Twitch viewers. Raiding now. And then let me pause this so my computer doesn't freak out. Oh, cool. Looks like they're doing something cool. For everyone else, thank you so much for watching again, and I will see you tomorrow. I'm not gonna say probably, because I will see you tomorrow. And have a good rest of your day. Thanks for hanging out. And take care.